mean, that would be $60 if you can do anything with $60.
No,
That-
no. 50.
Welcome in. In this video, I'm shopping the Columbus Flea Market in New Jersey. Find some great vintage sports pieces, so stay tuned for that. And if you like what you see, click that like button and please subscribe.
Oh, yeah. I never did this before. It was a late start.
My last round. Maybe beat on me. Oh my God, look at that. Yeah. What's our name of it? I filled out big. Yeah, that's a bigger thing.
Oh, the nudes? Yeah. Plenty of money to make.
Huh?
Price of them dropped a lot.
Right, for a long time. These come with like little sets of 8, right? There's no duplication of sets. Okay?
Oh my God.
Some of them you put back together. Those are the ones that like. All right. Room starts at $40. Wow. They tend to bring $40. Wow. So lots of we might still have a few on these. We sold the little sets. Right. They're trying to think where I can sell on eBay. eBay lights up on a lot of stuff.
I know.
And all every car, and there's like 100 cars. I got decals and stickers of every single car.
Okay.
Different, right?
Yeah.
Have you looked through these?
I did, yeah, you go for it.
Okay, thanks.
The redneck special of the day.
That's a shame that, Jersey got decided to get rid of all the tracks. Atco is gone now, and I guess we only have one left, right?
What, the racetrack?
Yeah.
When I came to America, really had 15 jazz clubs.
I believe it.
Jazz clubs.
Yeah.
We go every night, live music.
Any night of the week.
Any night, any time. Today, zero. There is one place on Broad Street that on Thursday between 7 to 9 they have jazz.
Yeah, man, you gotta toughen up to get into hip hop, man.
I like live musician
Everybody does.
with soul.
You know what Greenwich Village was like?
Huh?
You know what Greenwich Village used to be like?
Oh, I know very well.
You used to see like the really good horn
Yeah,
players,
yeah.
right? You could see them 3 times the same night. They do they do this club, that club.
No more.
No.
No more Greenwich Village.
You know what killed it? The pandemic.
By design.
In the end, absolutely.
By design.
In the end, absolutely.
What do you got on this group?
Yeah, it's funny. I'm surprised that you didn't spot this book the first time.
I didn't even see it the first time around. Yeah, I see. I was gonna make a second lap, right?
I was kind of like keeping an eye on you. Then I said, "Oh, the guy."
It's cool.
You know, it has. It's a nice period thing. It has,
Yeah.
It's nice because it has the original paperwork. You know.
Yeah, yeah. That's the kind of thing I bring to work, and when I'm bored at work, I'll just look through it and delve into like nuances of it.
Yeah. Well, let's face it. If you watched the TV yesterday, they're still doing all this shit.
Yeah.
I actually felt sorry for Trump and Melania. They look so fucking bored.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, Melania was like, oh. But I actually like her. People hate her, but I like her. And I don't know why there's blank spots because nothing's been taken.
I think
out.
that probably just popped off the glue. It doesn't look like there's anything missing.
The Titanic. It looks like the Titanic guy, young.
It does have a look of him, yeah.
Russia though, he wasn't Russian. Well, figuring like 50 and 10 to 60.
It works. Too
10.
fair.
$10 for you, sir. If you look it up in front of me, I'm going to get my drill. I'm going to drill your kneecap. Yeah, it's real. It's.
There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, now where's my list? I have my list handy. See my little clipboard anywhere?
It's over here on the frame.
I split money with somebody, that money gets split.
There we go. That's smart.
Mark, can I leave this box here and you can be here for a little bit?
You can leave stuff here. You can go buy it from me.
What's that?
Vinny's just a bit of a douchebag. Yeah.
Mark, I'm just gonna leave it right there. Thank you.
Thanks again. How much is the jacket, man?
This got 40 on it.
40. Could you get the 30 on it?
What's that, bro?
Could you get the 30?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I'll take it. Appreciate it.
You need a bag?
If you got one, yeah.
Maybe.
If it doesn't, no big deal. There you go. Got it in there. Appreciate it. Here's that. Just wait for a change on that. I think it was going to get in there. Any other clothing coming out later on?
Maybe. I'm not sure what
Okay.
we did in the truck.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Have a good one.
Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah.
Great. How old do you want to be?
Room for debate.
Exhaustion level before.
Oh, you got 5? Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Yep. 25.
How much is a jersey, man? $5. Do that.
You too, brother. Yep.
Should be 5 there. Appreciate it, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is that your stuff over there? Or is that maybe your not for sale, right? You already bought that?
No, he says
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was like.
This is a real poster.
What are you asking on that?
This is check it out, the Miller information. It's the Smith Miller, the American football father.
Among the players on Miller.
Jerry Smith Miller. This is real. I think it's from 1870.
Yeah, it'd be closer to like right around the turn of the century, like 1900.
No, this is 1800 because Miller retired in 1870, 1880.
No, I don't think that's. I mean, the first football game was 1869, so they wouldn't be this early. But I think this, anytime it's separated by the name like this, it would be like 1910 and before. I would probably say right around 1900. But you could find it with the date. You could figure that out. What are you asking on it? How much?
100.
100?
Yeah. Look at the stamp from the glass,
Yeah.
company glass. Oneida Football Club. This foundation. No. Oneida. This Junior. Miller Junior. The Oneida Football Club is the first club in America, and Jerry is the best player in this club.
Yeah. I mean, that's unfortunately a common name, right? So I don't know exactly. Heine Miller played for Penn in like late teens. So, but I don't know if it's Heine Miller, but it's weird that anyone who played on Cornell will be playing in this game because it's like a prep school and sophomores, so it's weird. It's cool. I couldn't pay 100 just because it's not the varsity team, but it's neat for sure. I mean, that would be $60 if you can do anything with $60.
No, 60,
no worries.
80. 80.
Yeah,
Just look. Let me see.
Yeah, but I don't think that's who this is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but this guy.
Because this is the time this man play.
I think this is probably right around 1900. It's still a great piece. It's not as early as you think it is, but it's still a cool piece. I guarantee if you look this date up, Wednesday, November 7th, it's probably gonna be like 1900 kind of time frame, which is 125 years old. It's still super old, but it's not. It wouldn't be back to that period.
You want 80? I'm selling it. Because I know this is more than $1,000, but the collectible pay a lot of money for this.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a reseller. I would probably put it up for $200. So it's like there's a value there.
Give me 60, take it. That's it.
All right, appreciate it. All right, thank you very much.
Because
It's cool.
it
It had some damage.
Yeah,
I think I think somebody reframed it, but it's still an old frame, right? you very much. Appreciate it, sir.
Okay, thank you, man.
Have a good day.
Okay, you too.
All right, so at the flea market this morning, bought this Michael Vick jersey. It's stained. I need to do a little OxyClean on this. Reebok, size 50, sewn on, authentic, $5. Can't beat that. That'll sell in my the shop that I sell a lot of vintage Eagle stuff. Even though that Michael Vick is not super vintage, it's vintage enough that it'll sell for me. All right, so bought this pair at the flea market this morning. So first we have an oversized Boston Celtics pinback button. I paid $60 for the total. So it was the oversized pinback button. There's this scrapbook, which I'll show in a second. And this autographed sort of postcard of a hockey player, Bill Riley. He's in his Nova Scotia, which is like an amateur club or minor league team. Bill Riley was, I didn't know when I bought it. I figured I'd take a shot. It's autographed, pretty cool autograph with a smiley face inside the R. But he was actually the third black NHL hockey player ever. So I think he played for the Washington Capitals and another team. All right, somehow I ended up deleting the recap video for this awesome scrapbook that I bought. So what this was, I'm going to show you here, me flipping through it when I first saw it at the flea market booth. But this is a scrapbook dating 1880s to right after the turn of the last century. I'd say 1904, 1905 were the last dates I remember. And it was kept by a member of the clergy, a member of the British clergy, who I think was stationed somewhere in Eastern Europe. But he was very close, apparently, with Buckingham Palace. So there was a ton of documents in here relating to Queen Victoria's funeral and death. There was like a program for her funeral, an actual photograph of a parade or procession at the funeral. There was a bunch of like invitations and stuff for the coronation of the king after Queen Victoria. And there were some letters from Buckingham Palace that were signed, not by royalty. It was hard to tell who the signatures were by. So very cool album. I ended up selling this at the Allentown Paper Show to another dealer who was British. So we were looking through it together and he was explaining what some of the things were. Definitely a cool piece of British history, and I think it ended up in the right hands. And pretty cool piece. Never know what you'll find at a flea market. I love history. I thought this was a very cool find. All right, bought this Packers starter puffer jacket. Good size. I think it was an XL. Yeah, or actually a large, but it's a big large. So get with hood, the big Green Bay hit on back. When I walked up to this, I saw a lady. The guy was still unpacking. A lady was looking at this, asked the price, and I saw her like playing on her phone for a while, looking it up. I'm like, I'm not gonna like try to jump in on that deal. I walked away and shopped for a while. Went to another booth. Went back after she left. It was probably 20 minutes. And asked the guy how much. He said 40. I counted it 30. He accepted that. But starter puffers are great. This is probably $125, $140 jacket. All right, so I happened upon this piece at the flea market, and it wasn't really in a booth. It was on a table by itself, and I wasn't sure whose it was. I still don't know if he was a dealer or just he had bought this earlier and was willing to sell it. And I wasn't trying to be argumentative with the guy, and I hope it doesn't come off that way in the video, but he was telling me this was like an 1870 Broadside. He looked up a player who, one of the earlier football players who played for the Oneida Football Club, because this guy's name was Miller on here. I mean, how common is a name of Miller? I'm like, this is not an 1870s Broadside. What I will say, though, for anyone who's a picker or wants to know about sports memorabilia, when you see a word, football or baseball, separated into two words, typically it can be 1910s and earlier. Those sort of became one word in the teens and beyond. So if you see football spelled in two words and baseball spelled in two words, that's an early piece. I had to do more research on this piece, though. So he wanted 100. He was saying it was worth 1,000. It's not. I told him it was worth 200. I'll probably list it at $259.99 free shipping. So we ended up selling at $60. He accepted my counter offer eventually. But I have to do more research because it's Dartmouth sophomores versus Saints St. Johnsbury Academy. Never heard of that academy. But the interesting thing is, down here it says, among players of note are Miller, who played end on the Cornell team last year, also last year's center on the University of Pennsylvania, and several other distinguished college athletes. Now, I mean, if you were playing at Cornell and Penn, why would you be playing for the sophomore team at Dartmouth? Sort of bizarre, right? I got to delve into that and see what's that about. Heine Miller played for Penn, who was an early professional, played with the Yellow Jackets and other pro teams. I think he was at Penn in the teens. So maybe that's referencing Heine Miller, which will put this a little bit later than I thought. But still doesn't make sense that Heine Miller would be playing either for an academy or for a sophomore team. So regardless, I can see a Dartmouth person liking this and buying this. Early Broadside. It's in a period frame, although I don't think it's a period frame. It's a vintage frame, probably not originally period to the piece. Pretty cool though.